All right. We're here with Adam and Robert from the Hillel organization at Eastman. We're going to start off with some intros. So tell us about yourselves, what you do in Hillel, and then tell us about what Hillel is and what it does. Adam, get us kicked off.
Hi, so I'm Adam DeSchrijver. I'm a clarinetist at Eastman. I'm pretty much finished with my degree here and finishing up a degree at the River campus. This is my 5th year, my 9th semester, and last one. I'm the president of Hillel at Eastman. And this is Robert.
Robert, I'm a senior violin performance major here at Eastman, and I'm the vice president of Hillel at Eastman. And I've also worked in the past as engagement intern for Hillel University of Rochester / Hillel at Eastman.
Yeah, so Hillel is the Jewish students organization on campus. At Eastman, it's the only Jewish student organization, and we're really proud of that. We basically try to bring Judaism into Jewish students' lives, and we in turn ask Jewish students to enrich our lives and the lives of others with all things Judaism and just life in general. We're a pretty casual group. We meet occasionally. In the past, we've done various, we call them sip and schmooze events. So they're like, just basically grabbing coffee, talking with fellow Eastman Jews. And I think we'll probably try to modify that this year in terms of some online presence and in terms of connecting students with one another. Robert, do you have anything to add to what we do and who we are at Eastman?
Well, I would say to me the two biggest pieces of who we are and what we do are, first of all, providing students with opportunities to celebrate and dive into their Judaism and what Judaism means for them. And we provide them with the resources to celebrate the large holidays and the large festivities. And then in addition to that, sort of just making connections with Jewish students and making and creating relationships with them so that we can have a stream of communication and learn about what their needs are for their Jewish lives here on campus, and to sort of work to fulfill them as best as we can.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah, and fulfilling like your mission and your place and purpose at Eastman. I know Adam has kind of already highlighted or prefaced some of the things that you've done in the past, but can you tell us about some events and programming that you put on, either for the organization specifically or for other Eastman students? And then tell us a little bit about what students can expect as we roll into the semester.
Yeah, I think that, in the past, we have celebrated and given students the opportunity to celebrate the high holidays, of course, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. We usually do a Hanukkah party. We often do a Purim party. And then we usually host one Passover Seder here at Eastman. And so other than that, the other big piece of what we do is hosting Shabbat dinners. And so we give students the chance to, either have a nice meal at Eastman and occasionally, when possible, go to people's homes in the community and enjoy a home-cooked Shabbat dinner there. And I think, it's been great. We've been doing this for years, and we get a great response from people that they enjoy hanging out, connecting with their own Judaism in their own way, and that's really what we're about. So this year, does anybody really know what's going to happen? I don't think so. I'm not going to pretend like we do, but I think if I were to say something, it would be that I want I would want my fellow students and peers to know that we're here. We're here for them, and whatever way we can best serve them, they should feel free to ask us. We have some ideas about how we'd like to connect people to Judaism virtually and in the Rochester community. And we'd love to hear from people about how they would best like to do that. And that's really it. There are great resources in the community outside of Hillel in terms of local temples and synagogues, and we're happy to make connections, to bridge people to those organizations whenever possible. Robert, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
No, I think that's great. I think we're going to work as hard as we can to continue to foster those connections with everyone who wants to engage in Jewish life on campus, and we'll do everything we can, given our circumstances, to keep providing people with resources in order to do that.
And people should know that, when we say on campus, our campus is worldwide this year, right? So, I mean, this isn't just a Rochester thing. You don't have to be in Rochester to be a part of Hillel. We will try to bring, the Eastman, Hillel, Rochester warmth to you wherever you are. So yeah, that's really it.
Nice. I like it. Well, tell us about getting connected to Hillel. How can students expect to hopefully join the organization, but then also how can they stay connected to you on social media and hear about your events?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page. It's Hillel at Eastman. And I think there was an exclamation point at the end. That seems like maybe it'd be important. But I think that we're a pretty small community, and we do our best work. We really do our very best work when we are personally interacting with people. So Robert and I message people on Facebook all the time, say, hey, we're having this event, we'd love to see you there. And so I think in return, we are happy to hear from people whenever. Happy to have people reach out to us directly on Facebook or via email, and to say, hey, I'm interested in this organization. How can I get involved? And we'd love to start a conversation with you.
Yeah, that's how I inform people of events and take head counts for events, is through Facebook messaging. So if that for some reason doesn't work, of course, you can just, email me, my school email. We can probably put it somewhere, and also, you can find it if you also have a school email. So just, you can email or Facebook messaging directly. It's probably the best way.
All right. Well, that's exactly how you get connected to Hillel. This is Adam and Robert. So we thank you for telling us about your organization, and hopefully some students will join you all this fall. All right.
Thank you.